we provide you the platform to turn your dreams into reality. Give wings to your aspirations with KR Mangalam University.
Today, we ask a question that's echoing across geopolitical and military circles. Is Russia planning a revenge strike? Is it payback time for Ukraine? Is Moscow about to respond to Ukraine's boldest drone strike yet with a powerful show of strength? Because what happened over the weekend has stunned both military analysts and observers worldwide. A massive drone offensive launched by Ukraine and codenamed Operation Spider's Web struck Russian air bases and nuclear bombers. This wasn't a minor tactical strike, it was a nationwide aerial incursion. In Moscow, Operation Spider's Web is being called something else entirely. Pro-Kremlin voices have dubbed it Russia's Pearl Harbor, a shocking breach, a national humiliation. Within hours of the Ukrainian attack, Russia launched a sweeping wave of retaliatory missile and drone strikes across Ukrainian cities. The timing was particularly striking just before the second round of direct peace talks between the two countries. While the talks did yield some signs of progress, including a potential exchange of prisoners of war, the violence back home painted an entirely different picture. But let's cut to the core question. Is this the end of Russia's retaliation or just the beginning? There's growing speculation that Russia might now deploy one of its more advanced weapons, the Ornik Intermediate Range Ballistic Missile, capable of hitting deep targets within Ukrainian territory and designed for maximum impact. And the battlefield is already showing signs of escalation. After Ukraine's surprise attack, Russian attacks have torn through several Ukrainian regions. Meanwhile, both sides have dramatically stepped up drone operation across the border. Russia says it intercepted 162 Ukrainian drones, most over the border regions. Ukraine says 80 Russian drones and 4 missiles struck 12 different targets inside its territory, that too overnight. But let's zoom out. Because beneath the headlines, beneath the bold drone maneuvers, Ukraine's military reality is far more fragile. Reports suggest that in 2024 alone, there were nearly 90,000 cases of desertion or unauthorized leave. In just the first 3 months of this year, over 45,000 more. Some frontline units are down to half their strength. Western military aid is declining, and Europe's defense production capacity is struggling to meet urgent needs for Ukraine. So was Operation Spider's Web a breakthrough or just a bluff? A turning point or a desperate attempt to reclaim leverage before negotiations? We have seen this play out before as well. In 2022, a Ukrainian strike on Russia's Black Sea fleet led to weeks of brutal missile strikes from Russia. In 2023, Ukrainian drone raids triggered a fresh wave of bombardments that turned parts of eastern Ukraine into rubble. In fact, in May alone, Russian forces reportedly gained over 580 square kilometers into Ukraine. Which brings us back to where we began. Yes, Ukraine struck deep. It caused massive damage, it proved reach and resolve, but at what cost? If this attack delays peace talks or pushes Russia to escalate, the fallout could be catastrophic for Ukraine. Because one thing is certain, Russia doesn't forget, and Putin rarely forgives humiliation quietly. So the real question now is, not if Russia will respond, but how big will that response be and how soon?